Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok for now, getting ready to go down to Koh Phayan. Yeah, baby. Before I go, I would like to finish this series, Letters to Thailand. This is Kevin and the women that he has met with issues. So I'm going to start off where I left in the last video, and he had said that he's seen more craziness, and he knows I understand, but anyway, it's been difficult for him to trust anyone. So his current situation, he is medically retired from the military. He has a good pension, 2 kids that he supports in the US living with their mother. I have about $2,000 US a month to work with after support. I work as a registered nurse in ER and surgery. Great pay, but I have post-traumatic stress disorder, and I have been through almost every hospital in town. I'm tempted to go back to Thailand and stay 1 to 2 years, maybe longer. I'm happier when I live in Thailand. 3 years ago, I met a woman in Bangkok. She was the cook at a small restaurant and guest house near the airport. She is from Vietnam. She didn't speak English, but we communicated well in Thai. When we first met, she never even acknowledged me, and I thought she was like 14, super tiny, but she's 29. Never married, supposedly. No kids, sure. I trust her more than any other woman I've met in Thailand. Our relationship grew slowly. She's been like my best friend, and I love her. I guess I'm just gun shy. But I remember when we first met, I also met her cousin working at the same restaurant. She claimed to be single too, but I found out a year later she's married. The whole family, cousins, brothers, etc., work a couple of restaurants in the same area. They have always been really friendly and nice and protective of my girl. I guess I'm not even sure what I'm asking you here, just thoughts, general advice. I'm planning to go to Vietnam in January for a marriage party, but I don't want to be married, but live single for a year waiting for her visa. And of course, like I've learned many times in Thailand, I have to be prepared to drop the whole relationship and bug out in case of fraud, etc. If that happens, well, it would be nice to be in Thailand to start over. Sometimes I read of guys who stay a long time and then claim they can't go home anymore. They cut ties and didn't have that escape plan. Well, thanks for listening. Maybe I can buy you a beer sometime in Bangkok. It's nice to have some Farang friends who can relate. Take care, Kevin. Okay, I will tell you that I've been here a long time and I don't want to go home for a number of reasons. But one of them is that I like my lifestyle here and I don't want to change it and go back to the United States. And I have a feeling if I were to go back to the U.S., my lifestyle would not be the same unless I was already 100% retired. And even then, who knows what would happen. But that's not always the case for everybody. But, you got a point there. Now, basically you're saying you have a relationship with this Vietnamese girl who lives in Thailand. I don't know how much time you've spent with her. You didn't say if you've slept with her. I would just be very careful. And like I always say, and I've said this in the past couple of videos, really just take your time and wait it out. Don't let yourself get crazy in love. Oh my God, she's the one. She's the most beautiful girl. I know that's very difficult to do sometimes, but you have to do it. You have to think logically instead of emotionally. Because if you want to think emotionally, then you're going to act like women. Okay? You're not a woman, you're a man. Think logically. Use your brain. Don't use your pecker. Don't use your heart. Okay? That's my advice. Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di la jakan mai.